one name that I brought up before, that when you say that name, I can see myself fighting him. Present day, today. If the business was right and if, everything was right on that front, me and Anthony Joshua.
All right, Andre Ward and Anthony Joshua. What these guys end up doing is actually exposing each other. Because at the end of the day, Anthony Joshua's like, payday, payday, payday. But at the same time, what is a Jake Paul fight? It's a payday, payday, payday. We just got to be honest there. And Andre Ward been calling and talking shit about Anthony Joshua for years, man. For years. So Anthony Joshua say, when I call you, don't be asking for a whole bunch of millions. You know what I'm saying? Pick up the phone, accept the contract. So if you ask me, they both put each other on the spot. Because Anthony Joshua fighting Jake Paul, let's face it, if Anthony Joshua fight Jake Paul, it basically takes away the foundation that he has already laid. And although he took his losses, to go out with a Jake Paul fight, it actually contradicts the movement that he made in the heavyweight division. So at the same time, you could say payday, 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 but that's what a Jake Paul fight is at the end of the day. And Andre Ward always talking that smack. Well, I have no doubt that Anthony Joshua will look into fighting Andre Ward. So if nothing comes of that, then it's on Ward. So if you ask me, they kind of both on the spot. But Ward versus Anthony Joshua is definitely a better fight than Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul. Plus, it taints his legacy no matter how he looks at it. And for a guy who wanted to come in and fight the best and have demonstrated what being the best and, not ducking does, one thing that you could say about Anthony Joshua, it's rare that you see a person that has achieved what he has achieved in boxing and moved like he moved. That's the truth. Regardless of what anybody want to say, it's rare that you see somebody in Anthony Joshua's position that moved like he moved. So in the end, to top it all off with a Jake Paul fight, it almost destroys everything that you've done as far as the statement you was making. And Andre Ward, man, I know a lot of people that want to see Andre Ward face punched in. Some ex-Wilder fans, definitely some Canelo fans. Plus, you already got a built-in rivalry. You can rewind back when Andre Ward was talking about Anthony Joshua from the get-go. So it's got a built-in story. Yeah, I'll pay for it. I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch that over a Jake Paul fight. No doubt. No doubt about it. But, you know what I'm saying? Ward be on his haterade most of the time, But, hey, if he want to jump out there, go ahead and jump out there. But don't say it and then don't make a move on it, because I don't doubt that Anthony Joshua will look into it. So if it don't happen, I'm going to be more looking towards Andre Ward than Anthony Joshua. And with all the shit that Andre Ward has taught, I don't see no reason why this shouldn't fully go through. Because like I said, when it comes to fights, I don't doubt that Anthony Joshua will look in to fighting somebody. He has proved it throughout his whole career, so ain't no reason for me to doubt him. So at the same time, is Ward just talking that shit, just running his mouth and won't step up? And at the same time, is Anthony Joshua just chasing money his damn self? We're going to see with the decisions that both of these guys make if they're going to go towards each other's way. That's pretty much how I'm looking at it. I don't know why people keep trying to factor in Jake Paul. If you don't figure out what they're trying to do with Jake Paul, they trying to make Jake Paul the face of this whole entire thing, And this is the thing. If Anthony Joshua fights Jake Paul, and it ain't no telling what people are paid to do, if he even shows a sign of surviving with Anthony Joshua, they're going to bump Usyk aside and make Jake Paul the newfound everything. because that's what they've been trying to do. So if he get in there and tangle with Jake Paul, then you can be talking about Jake Paul and Usyk, you know. And then, you know, all of a sudden when they talking about Ali this and Ali that stuff gonna go out the window when it comes to Jake Paul and Usyk, because at the end of the day, although Usyk is the choice, you know, for the people, as far as the industry goes, Jake Paul is that guy. They want to make Jake Paul what Usyk is legitimately. You know, it's just that Usyk, I mean, you can't sell Usyk how you can sell Jake Paul. You know, that, and Usyk won't allow you to do that to him. You know, so trust me, they'll find a way to try to move him aside and make him the king of everything, because that's what they've been trying to do thus far. That's my opinion on this. Like, comment, subscribe.